Welcome, everybody. I'm Kurt Roskoff, and we are bringing this your newest episode of Blue Collar Crypto Show, made possible to us by our creator, Tim Torosian, here to host the show and bring us Blue Collar Crypto Show that was inspired out of cryptocurrency. But Tim here has really expanded it to be a lot of economic value and a lot of messages and stories across many things that financially can benefit our blue collar workers. I look at it as, blue collar workers can experience having more month than money. And what are we going to do if a person has more aspirations and goals than what's paid for by that blue collar paychecks? So Tim's here, where in a year's worth of programming, he could be spanning real estate, realty, financial advisor components, you know, side hustles, moonlighting, all these different ways, having multiple jobs, taking on extra part-time work to complement and supplement and all other strategies that helps blue collar workers financially and economically. So Tim, come on in, take it away. This is your Blue Collar Crypto Show. Thank you, Tim. Tim, are you out there?
Hello,
Hello?
yeah, I'm here. Hey, hello, this is Tim, and let me tell you about my week. How did it go? What did I do with my free time that I'm not working my blue collar job? Um, I went to a lake community, a lakefront community. I found some lots for like $5,000 a piece. Lots that you could put a trailer on. You're in Wisconsin. You got 2 months of cold, so you could still get 10 months of relatively warm weather and sunshine. So I went and saw these lots. Lots are, in this case, a piece of land, or you could build your home on, and a block away from the lake, in a community that's going to be 300,000, 400,000 in some years, a couple of years from now. You can live in that community, enjoy the lake breezes, a very nice place. This happened to be Packwaukee, right off the federal interstate. The interstate, a couple miles from civilization, and you might call this northern or central. I call it central Wisconsin. Some call it northern Wisconsin. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 lots, different lots, houses for $60,000 for a house in a very safe, beautiful, booming community. So that's what I did on my Saturday, and me and another person, we took a look at this neighborhood. We analyzed it. We looked at several aspects of available properties, the timber on the properties, the value, the future value. There are actually very large parcels in this lake community. This is Blue Collar Crypto Show. I want to advise you on crypto today. 80 million Americans, maybe close to 100 million, have some form of crypto. It's not going to go away. If 80 million, 100 million Americans have it, it's not going anywhere. So those of you that say crypto might be risky or whatever, well, 80 million of us have voted, with our pocketbooks. So there's a few concerns here. There's an attorney named Mark Kohler. I follow him on YouTube. He's an author, and according to Mark Kohler, every American should have a trust. Now we're going to talk about trusts for a minute. Now, really, what's the point? You want to shield as much. There's two parts to this. You want to, if you're making income in crypto, the IRS is interested in you. They want some of your income. Now, you can take as much income as you want. It all depends on your savvy with the tax code. Mark Kohler has some videos on how to preserve as much of your crypto earnings as you can. In other words, don't pay taxes on your crypto earnings. But if you want to give them $500,000, please, do it for me, okay? Just let them know it's in my name. I'm doing it in the spirit of Tim Torosian, okay? If you want to let go, but don't worry, they want their money. They'll get their money. As they'll get it from you, but you can shield it. You can't keep it. It's your money. You earned it. So, Mark Kohler will show you how to do that. So if you make $1 million, you won't have to give up $500,000 of it to the IRS. Okay, so where are we with this? Also, Mark Kohler, again, get yourself a trust. Why? Put everything in a trust. Don't do anything in your name. I guess this is what Mark might say, but you can follow Mark Kohler on YouTube. Put everything, every American should have a trust. Every American should have a trust. This is Mark. These are Mark's words, not mine. So what's a trust? You can put your name on your trust. That's fine. It's just not considered you, right? When it's your trust, it's not you anymore. It's your trust you're working for. So, real estate, earnings from your job, these all can be worked into a trust. Crypto earnings, wills, estates, all this stuff is a trust type of thing. So, also, if you're disabled, and we've been working with disabled people on the Blue Collar Crypto Show, you can shield your income, your assets, so you can keep getting your disability check. Let's say you're getting a disability check from the federal government. You can keep all of your assets and your earnings in a trust, and the United States, the disability, Social Security will not penalize you, for earning too much money while you're getting this check, right? So there's another way you can use a trust is to get these income out of your name and in a trust, so the IRS and so Social Security won't take away your monthly check. A lot of people do this. Perhaps this can be done with when you inherit money, so that you can still keep getting your check. You can put your inheritance in a trust and, not touch that. So where are we with crypto today? Let's start with Bloom, BLUM, which is part of Telegram, which is another crypto. Bloom is $0.002 dollars. So it's 0.2 of a cent per crypto. Now this is likely to go up. It's a great crypto. It's as good as any of them out there. Who knows? 1,000, 10,000%, 100,000%. It's called B as in boy, LUM as in money. Bloom. B as in boy, BLUM, M as in money. Bloom. Blum, for those of you who speak Midwestern twang. $999 trillion are moving into crypto. Get your hands on some of that investment. They're going to recreate the entire financial system. Perhaps all the currencies in the world will be cryptos. Probably, I'm pretty sure. The franc, the yen, the dollar, the euro will all be cryptos. NFTs, which is another subject, that's also part of the crypto world. It's decentralized banking. It's not like you go to your brick and mortar thing and you hand them paper dollars and they debit it on a bank card and they type it out on your card and you open up your book and there's your money. It's decentralized now. it doesn't have to do with the Federal Reserve so much. The Federal Reserve will have to make adjustments. But the world of the Federal Reserve is going to change. It won't be centralized at the Federal Reserve in the future. You can make money at home, and not just, remote working on your computer, but literally make money at home so you can use that money and go out and purchase things. So, you got your money press. You can print dollars. You can't do that with the United States currency, but you can print dollars in cryptocurrency and convert that cryptocurrency to United States dollars. It's convertible. So once you do that, working with cryptocurrency, as this market matures, as the value of these cryptos all go up, right? You can, or you can mine coins, mining cryptocurrency. That's a subject for another show. So the possibilities are endless. Okay. It's democratizing. The way I see it, there'll be a lot of countries that use crypto as a currency because they have a failing crypto currency system, and they'll just adopt a cryptocurrency as their currency for their people. That's it for the Blue Collar Crypto Show. I like to keep these shows short. I encourage you to grab $999 trillion worth of money, get your little tiny bit of it, and like the other 100 million Americans, get to know your crypto, get on Coinbase, get on Kraken is another exchange, and Bloom, which I mentioned, is another Coinbase. It's another trading platform where you can buy and sell cryptos. And you can also buy the Bloom token for 0.2 cents. Hopefully that'll go up to 2 cents, and you'll get like 100 times your money. Anyway, that's it for the Blue Collar Crypto Show, the next show. Thank you to our producer, Kurt, today. And look forward to continuing this show on a television station, perhaps worldwide. Thank you.
You bet. We'll see you at 5:30, Tim. All right. So we'll see him at 5:30 p.m. Central for second episode with Neil Weber. Will come on and co-host with him. So that'll add a whole new twist and spin and dynamic. Neil Weber coming in, and like Tim was alluding to, they are inviting in all television platforms and radio shows and so forth to really get these messages of the Blue Collar Crypto Show out there. And then Neil Weber has his show concept that he's building up too for the same thing, to get out there into the broader media spaces. So there you have it. Big developments here at the Blue Collar Crypto Show. Thanks, Tim, for getting it started. Thanks, Neil Weber, for hopping on and being part of the team, co-hosting with Tim for the 5:30 slot. And so we'll be right back here in not too much time. We just got a little over an hour, and we'll be back at it with another episode with that added dynamic of Neil Weber. Again, Blue Collar Crypto Show by Tim Torosian. I'm Kurt Roskoff here for the World of Ability Podcast Network. Thanks for subscribing to our channel and commenting on our videos for our shows, and going ahead and give it a reaction of liking it and so forth. All of it helps. Thanks for your support. See you again soon.